Are we live? Are we live? Am I on YouTube right now? I think so. I think we're good. It appears that we're live. So I'm just going to go with that. All right, 4 minutes to kick off. All right, starting 11 here. We've got Schmeichel. Okay, is Sinisalo on the bench? Bain is on the bench. Where is Sinisalo? I don't know. He's just not there. Okay, Schmeichel, Ralston, Welsh, Trusty, and Vale. Yeah, Joe. Brand, the whole back four's changed. The whole front three also. Forrest, Ida, and Palma. Bernardo's coming in. And then really it's just McGregor and Hatate from last week. Those are the only returning starters. A little different than Rangers yesterday. They played a full strength team. I mean, they had their full starting 11 on there. Except for I think Sterling started instead of Diamande, but they just don't have the depth that we've got. And I think the only reason Hatate's starting is because McCowan can't start. He can't even be in the squad because he's already played for Dundee in this tournament. So we will not be seeing Luke McCowan today. But Arnie Ingles is getting a break. There's no Alistair Johnson on the bench. Got Greg Taylor, Kyogo, Kuhn, Yang. We should definitely be seeing Yang and Odin today, I would imagine. Navrosky, Ingles, Bain, and Colby Donovan. So hopefully we can go the whole game and just give Greg Taylor a rest, Kyogo a rest. Hopefully Ida can just play the whole game. I'd like to see Yang and Odenholm both come on. I hope Kuhn just gets a rest, but he might need to come on for... he probably will have to come on, actually. Ingles will probably have to come on, too, for a little while. So you'll probably end up seeing Yang, Kuhn, Holm, Ingles... Maybe Colby Donovan? We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we'll get a nice early lead and put it out of reach, and we can just kind of make some changes and just really rotate the squad. I mean, our second 11 should be plenty to handle Falkirk. Players are lined up. Navrosky must be raging. He can't even get a start for the reserve squad. Yeah, I don't know what's up with him. I don't know why he can't. I mean, Rogers must just not like him at all. I mean, but he's on the Champions League roster, isn't he? Which I thought that was weird. Because Odin Holm is not. on the Champions League roster, but I think Navrosky is, which is kind of strange because I just can't see a path for Navrosky or Naraki or however you say it. I can't see a path forward for him, especially since they brought in Trusty. The way Liam Scales and Carter Vickers are playing, if you can't get in over Stephen Welsh, it's over, I think. So I wouldn't be surprised to see him go in either January or next summer. Kind of surprised he didn't go this summer, to be honest. About to get started here. I mean, Holm also, like how, I don't know why Hatate's starting if Holm is on the bench. I guess he just didn't want to make too many changes, I guess. But yeah, I mean, if these are the games you need to get in, if you're if you're Navrosky and Odin Holm, these are the games you've got to get involved in, just to show somebody what you can do. And Sinisalo also, I don't know where Sinisalo is. Is he injured or something? I don't know. All right, they just kicked off. I was really expecting to see Sinisalo play today. I can't believe Schmeichel's starting. I'm curious to see how this Vale kid, the Barcelona boy, kind of curious to see what he's got. This is because I think this is the first time he's had any minutes. I don't think he's made an appearance yet. I'm hoping Bernardo can get a full 90 today. Another nice thing would be for get a couple goals for Ida and really get his confidence up. That's why I'd like a full 90. If we can get a full 90 out of Bernardo and Ida today, I'd be really happy with that. Not only just to like save Kyogo's legs, but also just the more time for Ida, the better. Oh, Bernardo hit it. Oh, Bernardo. Oh. I like Bernardo a lot. I think he's really good. And I could easily see him, obviously right now Ingles has impressed big time, so I think Ingles is going to be the, full-on Matt O'Reilly replacement. But I think Bernardo's a little bit of a longer-term solution because Ingles, he could easily go for $30 million in like another year or two. If he has one or two good seasons, he will go for a lot of money. But I think Bernardo could easily be a 15, 20 million pound player in a couple years if he gets the time. It just kind of depends on how much opportunity he gets to play. It's always weird when you watch these cup games where you just have almost an entirely new starting 11. You can just see how it feels a little disjointed for a little while. Oh, hit it, Forrest! Oh, what a save! What a save! Wow. Fingertip save. it was a pretty weak shot just because the ball was kind of right underneath him, but it was going in. That was a great save. Corner and another corner. Palma's taking the corners. They're calling for a handball. It's a mess. What is going on in the middle? Yeah, it's going to be a foul. Someone was calling for a handball. No. Oh, that was an unbelievable save. Wow. Okay. Well, 4 minutes in, we're looking good so far, as you'd expect. Oh, good ball through to Ida. Oh, a little too much. Is that a free kick? Did he call a foul or is that a throw-in? Wow, it looks cold. Brendan's got his big puffy jacket on. There's a free kick. Need Anthony Ralston to not get injured, please. Joe, who is your favorite player? Your favorite player on the squad. Doesn't have to be a starter. Because Anthony Ralston might be my favorite player. Even though he doesn't play much. Maeda, yeah. Okay, yeah. He's right up there for me too. He's so fun to watch. You think you called him chaos on legs the other game? And it's a perfect way to put it. Brendan, in an interview the other day, said that he's probably the best presser in the world. That is a huge compliment. And I mean, obviously it's true. I think it's true, but if he was better technically, he'd be playing for Barcelona or Real Madrid. He'd be making $300,000 a week for one of these gigantic clubs because it's just his skill set is so rare. And imagine if he had like the skill of like I'm not gonna say Ronaldo, I'm not gonna go that far, but the skill of like a Neymar or something out on the wing, where he could just chop people and take people on one-on-one. He'd be one of the best wingers in the world. If he combined that with his work rate, he would be one of the top wingers in the entire world. But he just doesn't have that skill part in his locker. But it's actually kind of good because he wouldn't be playing for us if he did. Did he keep that in? Palma. And Palma's kind of the opposite. Like, he has the skill and the technique, but he doesn't really have the work rate. So it's kind of a weird yin and yang that they have, Oh, Hatate just gave it away. You've got one guy on the left that has all the ability in the world, but just not the work rate or really the attitude. And Scales also, yeah. Yeah, he has. I was so happy for him to score. He got man of the match too, I think. Yeah, I was absolutely just... I loved that he got that goal. That's a handball. Handball? Oh, they called it offsides. Ooh, that was close. Pretty good touch from Ida. I'm just kind of excited for all these. I feel like it's about to start getting. Let me see our upcoming matches. Because we've got a lot of. Uh-oh. What's your emoji mean? Is that good or bad? Oh no. Oh my God. What a shot. Okay. Okay. Where was... Yeah, I don't... What the hell happened? Okay, he plays the ball across where Vale is. He gets his head on it. And there's nobody... Our midfield is not there. There's nobody to step up to the... Hatate is just trotting back. Nobody is there. Nobody stepped up to the ball. Oh my God. Yeah, I think that's on Hatate. Hatate and Trusty just kind of both left it. Somebody has to go to the ball there. Okay. Well, hopefully that'll kind of wake him up a little bit. Wow. I want to see the schedule here real quick. Goal kick. We've got, okay, St. Johnson next weekend. Yeah, Hatate is... Hatate, ever since Ingles came in, his attitude has been weird. Like, he's just kind of... he's just looked unhappy. He's, like, not celebrating with the team during goals, and, like, he's not clapping the fans after the game. I don't... He's always kind of been like that, where he kind of gets... He's, like, a moody player. But, yeah, I don't know. Is it all because of that penalty kick? Because Ingles took the penalty kick off him? Is that why he's all... Oh my gosh, they're in again here. Okay. Let's go now for a goal kick. Yeah, well, Hatate needs to get it together, or he's going to be... We've got a lot of midfield options, And if he, I don't care how skilled you are, if you don't have the attitude, you're out. You know, Luke McCown could probably come in and replace him pretty quickly. Even though I like Hatate, he's very good, and I would just like him to have a good attitude and just play well. But anyway, okay, so we've got St. Johnson next Saturday. Dortmund, I'm not sure if that's it's a Tuesday at Dortmund, at Ross County on Sunday, Aberdeen at home. Okay, we've got basically 2 weeks between those two. Wow. October's going to be a very interesting month between our schedule and Rangers' schedule. I think by the end of October, we will probably have a pretty good idea of how the season is going to end up. Which sounds weird to say because it's so early in the season, but gosh, they're in again. They're in again. Okay, good job by Trusty. It's offsides. These late offsides flags drive me crazy. Drives me crazy. Like, I understand why they do it, but it just seems like there has to be a better way. We just look. It looks like we're starting our second 11. I mean, that's what it looks like. We're playing like it. But you can't take away that strike from McIver. I mean, that was, it's just one of those hits. All right, Hatate's got it on the left side. Back into Vale. I haven't seen him really do much anything yet. Out to Welsh. Back to Trusty. Out to Vale. Is it Vale or Valle? What's his first name again? Alex. Palma needs to have a good game just for the good of his career. Oh, just out of Bernardo's reach. Just Palma's another one where if he doesn't show something pretty soon, he's going to find himself so far out that we just won't really see much of him anymore. Especially if we get knocked out of the cup. If we get knocked out of the cup, you won't see Palma again for months. It just looks sloppy. It looks really sloppy. Vale looks pretty solid. He's definitely, he's not going to get a start over Greg Taylor from what I can tell, but he looks decent. He's making a good run there. Palma didn't find him. Need Callum just to kind of take over. Oh, Rayo to Ida. It's going to be for a corner. You can just tell they're just not used to each other. They keep talking to each other, and you can just tell that they're having to like explain where they're going to be. Oh my gosh. If I can get their head on that one. It's out for another corner. Who took that corner? Was that Palma? Or was that Bernardo? Bernardo's taking this one. Oh, Portugal flag. If that's a Bernardo goal, I'm going to love it, man. Please. I love Paulo Bernardo. Okay, McGregor. Ralston. Good play from Ralston. Back to Welsh. Out to Trusty. Hatate. Vale. Bernardo, what a strike! On the volley. What a strike! Caught it clean as hell. Yes! That's another guy that I just love, man. I love Paulo Bernardo. Boom. Oh, what a hit. Boom. And honestly, it was right over the goalie's head. But, I mean, what a clean strike. My God. That is not easy to do. To wait for the ball to come down like that. It's so easy to hit that out of the stadium. To get over the ball like that that's great technique. What a hit. Wow. Okay. 1-1. Oh, let me change my score here. Boom. What a hit. Falkirk attacking. Cross. Cleared away. Falkirk are they just had a pretty good chance there. Did like a flying jump kick at it. Oh, now we're counterattacking here. Yeah, they are. They are, Joe. They are very well organized. I know they're top of the table. Are they undefeated? Let me see. Falkirk standings. Yeah, they're tied with Ayr United, but they got 2 games in hand. Did Ayr lose again? Or no, they drew. Who did Ayr United play? Oh, they drew with Queen's Park yesterday. Okay. Man, I really want to see I want to see Bruni back up in the Premiership. But at this rate, it looks like it's going to be Falkirk. But yeah, they're 5-0. All right, where am I going here? Back. Boom, boom, boom. But yeah, I don't know anything about. I'm assuming this is the starting 11 that they normally have. I'm assuming they're not rotating players. I mean, I'm assuming these are the normal starters for them. I haven't watched them at all this season, so I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, they look individually they look fine, but they are not on the same page. You can tell that they're you can tell that they're just starting to work together. How much was Trusty again? Was he 6 million? 6.5? I just don't see Navrosky getting in. I mean, if he doesn't get in today at all, we won't see him for maybe ever. We might not ever see him again. And Lagerbielk, I think he's got one foot out the door, I think we've already seen the last of Lagerbielka, which is a little strange to me because I thought he actually looked okay. But it was Brendan Rodgers made it very clear last season that Lagerbielka was not fancied. Same thing with Navrosky. Come on, Ida. Oh, got boxed out. He just couldn't get the ball from out from under him. Oh my God, what was that back pass to the keeper? Good Lord. Jesus. He just blasted the ball back at his keeper. Rayo? Oh. Vale, Ralston, back to Welsh. Trusty is a pretty good, Austin Trusty, that's a pretty good name for a center back. Whether he turns out to be good or not, I guess we'll see, but he's got the right name. But as we've seen with Robin Proper, it's also a pretty good name for a center back, but I think he's looked terrible, I think he was, I do not think he's very good at all. Ida? Oh, over the bar. Nah, just couldn't keep it down. All right, we need another goal. Come on. We need another goal. Was that their one shot that they had? No, they've had 3 shots. Saw Stephen Naismith got sacked. We signed a Brazilian a number of years ago called Chitas. Performed too. I don't remember that one. Let me look him up real quick. Raphael Scheidt. Oh, God, that was from... When did he play for Celtic? 99 to 02. Okay, yeah, so he was right before I started paying attention. Yeah, he only got 3 games for Celtic in 3 seasons, so I guess he didn't do much. Oh, come on. That's got to be a foul. Okay. There we go. Finally calling a foul. All right, back up to Trusty. Come on, let's build something here. So when was the last time that Hearts won a game? Because I think, let me look at their matches real quick. The last time Hearts won a game was wow, it's not, I can't even go back that far. They lost to St. Mirren, lost to Celtic, lost to Dundee United, lost to Victoria Plzeň, lost to Motherwell, lost to Victoria Plzeň again, Falkirk, Dundee. They tied Rangers. That was the last time they didn't lose. August 3rd was the last draw that they had. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 losses in a row. And then they drew with Rangers. Then they lost to Fleetwood, lost to Tottenham, lost to Leyton Orient, lost to Rangers in April of 2024. And then I can't go back further than that on here. Oh yeah, Palma's offside. I mean, as a manager, you cannot survive a run of form like Hearts have been on. I don't care how good you are or bad you are, and I don't even think, Hatati almost got through. I don't even think Naismith is a good manager, like, at all. I think he was pretty poor, honestly. Are they sitting at... if I do this and then do standings... That is unreal. They are sitting in 12th place. 1 point after 6 games. 1 point after 6 games. Kilmarnock is shocking too. I mean, they were good last year. I think these European matches really screw these teams up. The teams that don't have the depth like we do, and Rangers, outside of us and Rangers, a lot of these teams just do not have the depth to be able to deal with midweek European games, especially at the beginning of the season. And it just screws them up so bad to where it really affects their domestic form. All right, Schmeichel's got it. Aberdeen have played really well. They've had it pretty easy so far. I think October's going to be a rough month for them, but yeah, Hearts, that is unbelievable. If they go down this year, I don't think they will. I think they'll bring somebody new in and they'll get a little new manager bounce, and because they've got good players. They probably have the third or fourth best squad in the league. They just are playing terribly. And it's not like they've gotten unlucky. They look terrible. When they play, they look terrible. And Shankland is a mile off it. I think he really wanted the Rangers move. And I think maybe that affected him. All the talk around him going. He probably knows that that was kind of his last big move. Bernardo? Oh. Rayo out to Ralston? Good Lord. It's a terrible cross. Jesus. I just don't know why Sinisalo is not on the bench. Ida? Ida's not been getting super good service. Welsh? Forrest? Would love a second goal before halftime. What got me into Celtic? So, my great grandparents are from Scotland, and so my grandfather would talk about. Obviously, I didn't know my great grandparents, but my grandfather would talk about Celtic a lot when I was a kid, and I was really into soccer, football. I was really into soccer when I was a kid. Played it my whole childhood, and but it was real. When I was a kid, I could never watch them. There was no way for me to watch them. The internet was in its infancy, so I could check scores and stuff, but that was it. Like it was really hard for a long time to even watch highlights or anything. And the MLS over here was pretty bad, but I liked DC United for a while when I was a kid. It's kind of near where I'm from. And, I just got to an age where I wanted a team to follow, and it just seemed like the most natural to me. And once I started actually being able to watch them, like in the kind of early 2000s, like 2005 maybe is probably when I was actually able to start watching them. I was hooked. You know, I was just really into it. I love watching football just in general. Like I love just watching random games. You know, I watch a lot of English Premier League games and I watch it all. I watch anything. And but once I was actually being able to watch the Celtic games, I was completely hooked, and they were my team. So it's been about 20 years I've been following them now, hardcore. I was kind of more casual about it before then, but I was a kid. But pretty much my entire adult life. I'm 40 now, so. But the whole reason that I started doing this streaming on YouTube is because I have nobody to talk to about Celtic. I don't I don't know any Celtic fans. There's none. When I used to live up near Washington D.C. and there was a Celtic supporters club up there, but we weren't there long enough, so I never really could kind of get established there. But I've randomly met some Celtic fans like out and about. Like if I'm wearing a Celtic jersey, I've got my son has a Celtic jersey too. He wears that out sometimes. So we'll have people stop us and be like, "Oh, you're a Celtic fan," and like we'll talk for a minute. But other than that, I don't have anybody to watch the games with. I don't have anybody that cares, you know. Even my son will watch with me sometimes. But he's not that into it. So I did this really just to kind of, even if it was just myself, even if I'm just talking to myself about it, I feel like I'm talking with people. And it's just more fun for me rather than just watching it in silence all the time. Tell you what, this is not. Oh. Wow, he pulled the throwback. We're still looking pretty sloppy here. Just need a goal before halftime. I mean, I think we're still fine to win this game. I don't really see how Falkirk could really do much, but if they score another goal like they did earlier, I mean, anything could happen. Like this, Hatate's just giving the ball away. Oh my God. I just jinxed it. That was really close. Schmeichel's actually had to make a save. It's back to Schmeichel again. Schmeichel's passing is really good. Where I live, there's a huge Celtic support, but football would come for most second to Gaelic football. Oh, Gaelic football. Is it Gaelic or Gaelic? I've heard it both ways. I don't know what's right. Yeah, see, I've never lived in an area where I really knew any other Celtic fan. It's actually really funny, though. One of my, I used to be a police officer, and when I went into the police academy, this guy that I was in the academy with was a big Rangers fan. And I don't know his story. I don't know like why he was a Rangers fan or anything, but yeah, he was a huge Rangers fan. And we didn't find it out till like halfway through. So our relationship kind of changed a little bit after that, but it was very random. But yeah, around here where I live, people don't even know what Celtic is, really. A lot of people think I'm talking about the Boston Celtics, the basketball team. But when me and my wife, we visited Scotland last summer of 23. And of course, we went to Glasgow and we did the Celtic Park tour and all that. And it was just so strange to me, just driving down the street and you just see Celtic flags and people wearing Celtic jerseys. And it was so surreal. Like it was just so strange to me. I was not used to that at all. Oh no. Oh no, Joe. Oh no. You tell me they're going to score in this last 1 minute of added time? Is that not a foul? Oh my God. Was he not fouled? Vale was like, he went down like he got shot. Are they going to check this? He got punched in the face. Are they not going to look at this? I mean, he took a shot in the face. They're not even talking about it. I mean, it's a great header. It's a great header, but I mean, are they going to look at the build-up at all? They're checking it. VAR's checking it. Offside? Who was offside? Yeah, they gave it. Oh, God almighty. There's another foul that the ref doesn't call. All right, halftime. Well, that's a bummer. Have we made too many changes? Been to the States a few times. I'm not a fan of most American sports, but I absolutely love baseball. Baseball is... I cannot stand watching baseball on TV, but I love going to baseball games. I used to play baseball as a kid, and, so I obviously love to play baseball. But going to a baseball game is so much fun. It's just so, it's just like peak Americana going to a baseball game. But I can't, baseball's too slow for me to watch on TV, but I'll watch a lot of times, like in the postseason I'll watch, but going to a baseball game is so much fun. There's just something about it, being out at the ballpark and getting a hot dog and a beer, and I don't know, that's just a lot of fun to me. Where in America have you been? I can't believe it's 2-1. Brendan Rodgers better be absolutely running through these players at halftime. All right, let me see if there's what other scores we've got going on. Nottingham Forest and Brighton, 2-2. Oh yeah, Arsenal and Man City are in 30 minutes. Boston, Philly, New York, DC, and Greensboro. Greensboro, so I lived in DC for a while. I'm from Virginia. And I've never been to, well, okay, so you're gonna think this is weird. I have lived on the East Coast a good part of my life, and I've never been to Boston, Philadelphia, or New York. Never been up there, and it's not even that far. I could get in the car and be in Philadelphia in probably 4 hours. Never been. Boston be a little bit longer. Boston would be like 10 probably. New York probably 8. But I could easily drive to any of those places today. But I've just never been up there. I've flown through the airports a few times, but that's about it. So me and my wife are trying to plan like a big kind of New England trip to go up kind of through just kind of the whole New England tour. So kind of go all the way up to Maine and then kind of come back through the mountains. I just feel like a lot of them, the big American cities are kind of all the same, sort of. In a weird way. It's just different here because there's not like the history. I mean, there is history out here, obviously, but you know, like when we went to Scotland, there were buildings from like 1100 AD. It's like, well, that doesn't even, for an American, that doesn't even make sense. It's like, I almost feel like there weren't even people alive in 1100, you know? Like it's, if something's 100 years old here, that is really, really, really freaking old. So there's just not like that deep history. Like, you know, when we're in Scotland, we're driving around, there's like castles everywhere that are like crumbling down. It's like, oh my God, that's like 500 years old. Like, that doesn't even make sense to me. Here, it's like if you have a building that was built in the 1880s, you're like, oh my God, that is ancient. It must have been a caveman that built this. It's like the pyramids. I mean, it's our historical perspectives are so different. But I get your first 4, but why Greensboro? That's a random one. Boston, Philly, New York, DC, and Greensboro. Do you have family there or something? But DC is a cool spot to go. That's about as historical as it gets for us. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff to see there. We enjoyed our time living there. I'm just not much of a city person, so I would much rather go out to like some national park, you know, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I'd much rather do that than go to like one of the big cities. But that's just me. Oh, man. Two 2-1 to Falkirk. Best baseball game I attended was minor Greensboro Grasshoppers. Yeah. The AAA baseball teams are incredible. And the tickets are cheap. It's like $5-10 to get in. You know, I totally agree with the. I've been to Major League Baseball games. I've been to the minor leagues, and yeah, the minor league games are so much more fun. My children were Irish dancers. That's where the world championships. The World Championship Irish Dancer Competition was in Greensboro. That's such a random place. My children were Irish dancers. That's where the World Championships were held at different times. Wow, so you've been there multiple times. Oh, they were in. Oh, the big cities had the. Okay, so all those cities had the different championships. I gotcha. I gotcha. Wow, your kids must have been pretty good at it if they were in the World Championships. Did they win anything? Are you the father of champion dancers? Pretty impressive. Manchester City and Arsenal, do they have their lineups posted yet? They do. They do. Man, this Man City and Arsenal game is going to be awesome. 11:30. So I'll just miss like the first 15 minutes or so of it. I'm going to rush off here and go watch it. See the standings for... Arsenal are on 10 points. City are on 12. Three world titles. Wow, dude. 3 world titles over 12 years of dancing. That is awesome. Is it like a solo competition or are they like on a... I'm assuming they're on like a team? Wow, that's really impressive, man. It'd be one thing if it was like your local championships, but the 3 world titles? Okay. All right, that's legit, man. That's really, really good. Wow. Does that lead to like, I don't know how they do it over there, but do they do like, can they get like a scholarship to college for that? Because they do scholarships for college for all kinds of crazy stuff down here. Our solos and Sealy teams. Our titles were all in teams. Yeah, that's kind of what I figured. It was probably a lot of team stuff. Wow. That's cool. I actually really like the Irish. My wife loves Irish dancing. We went to this theme park recently, and it's kind of near where we live, and they do this. It's called Celtic Fire, where they have this. It's an Irish dancing performance thing. It's like a kind of a play. It's like musical theater kind of, but it's all Irish dancing, and it was incredible. It's incredible. I think it's just around for the summer, but. My wife loves it. She's a big Riverdance fan. Is that what it was? Riverdance? Yeah. What was that guy's name? Michael Flatley? No, wait, what was... yeah, Michael Flatley. Riverdance, yeah. My wife loves him. I bet Brendan Rodgers is absolutely tearing somebody's ass open right now in that locker room. I hope he makes a couple changes. Who can he bring on? I'd pull Hatate out, honestly. I just don't think he's played well. Put Odenholm in there. I'd say some of the big names will be brought in earlier. Yeah. If stuff doesn't, I don't think he's going to make any halftime adjustments. Maybe he will, but I think if nothing changes by the 60th minute, you'll see some changes. I just don't know where. I don't know where. I guess you can bring on Ingles for Hatate. Palma's been pretty bad too, from what I could kind of tell. So maybe bring Yang on just to kind of give you something different, or Kuhn if you need to. I mean, if we're really looking for goals, you bring on Kuhn, but maybe move Forrest to the left, bring on Kuhn. I don't want to play Kyogo, but you may have to. I just don't think Ida's had much service is the problem. But yeah, keep Callum in there. I guess bring on Ingles for Hatate, bring on Kuhn, pull out Palma, Forrest over to the left. It's pretty much the only options you've got. I mean, let me get this out of the way so you can see. I guess Yang if you have to, I guess, if you don't feel like Force is doing anything. Yeah, definitely not the situation we wanted to find ourselves in here. 2-1 down at half. I mean, I still think we're fine. Like, I'm still not worried about this game for some reason, even though we're losing. But we have to pick up our tempo here. It's just looked very kind of labored. Like it's just looked like a slog for us. Like we're playing in mud. God, Ida needs some goals though. Ida needs to score some goals. But he needs the delivery. Yeah. Yeah, Kuhn and Ingles. Those are the two game changers on the bench. You could always bring in if we get to the end and we really need a goal. You could always put in Kyogo and kind of go 2 up top, but keep Ida in. I don't know. Brendan's the coach, not me. I trust he'll do what he needs to do, but yeah, Kuhn and Ingles are the ones that really stand out. Palma's just fallen over. Oh, I didn't even change the time. Hold on. 45. Where am I at here? $45, $38, $39. All right, we got to throw in here for Valle. Alex Valle. Valle. Back to Trusty. Up to Valle. Stephen Welsh. It's a terrible pass. Ralston. Good play. Hatate. All the way out to Palma. Bad pass. Throw in for Celtic. Yeah, I've not been impressed with Palma today. I don't know what happened to him. You know, he came in, he looked really good right off the bat. And then you could just kind of tell, McGregor? Ooh. You just kind of tell there was, I don't know if it's an ego thing or what, but it's like he's just not as good as he thinks he is, I guess. He's clearly skilled, like there's definitely a player in there. But he just kind of, I don't know. I think it's mostly the work ethic thing. Like he barely ever comes back on defense. But he's clearly he can hit the ball really well. He's good from corners, puts in good deliveries. But I don't know. I just don't think that's really the kind of winger that Brendan likes. He likes more of like a traditional winger, kind of like a James Forrest, really. Or a Dyson Maida who just works his absolute socks off. Free kick. Welsh. Nope. Look at that. Palma playing defense. That's amazing. All right. Ida's got the ball here. He's just got nowhere to go. And Palma's just jogging around. I think Kuhn's got to come on. Good play from Valle, to be fair there. That was good defense from Valle. Valle. Wow. I mean, he looks good. Valle looks good. That's a couple plays in a row there where he's really, he looks solid. I think the biggest thing, if he's got plans of trying to replace Greg Taylor, he would need to prove his work rate. Because Greg Taylor, there's no questioning his work rate. I mean, that guy just, what he lacks in physical ability. Come on. Back to the goalie. Greg Taylor's another one that just works his socks off. And made his spot undroppable. Mostly because we had no other left back. But, yeah, he just really made that position his own. All right, come on. Come on. Come on. All right, out to Valle. Palma just gave it away again. Palma's got to come out. I think Palma keeps sticking out to me as being poor. Okay, back to Casper. Get rid of it. Trusty. I just feel like we're getting spoiled this season. We've got like a perfect record. We haven't lost or drawn or anything, so we're just, that's a foul on the goalkeeper. So I don't know if we're kind of starting to sleepwalk into some of these games. I mean, obviously you don't want to lose this cup game. You don't want to get knocked out of the cup. But I would rather get knocked out of the cup than start dropping points in the league. And sometimes you need a kind of a kick in the teeth to just kind of keep you grounded a little bit. Oh my God, what are we doing? Falkirk have a player just literally, he's just laying down taking a nap. Forrest, Hatate. Foul. Okay, free kick. Free kick Celtic at the edge of the box. Is Palma going to take this? Oh, yeah, it's a clear foul. McIver is down. How did he hurt himself? Looks like his hamstring or something. Looks like his day is done. Greg Taylor's getting warmed up. Oh, they kind of all are. Who else is this? Ingles. Kuhn, Ingles, and Greg Taylor all getting warmed up. Maybe he's going to move. Okay, for me, it's Hatate that's got to come off. And Palma. But I would move Forrest to the left, Kuhn out to the right. I don't know why. Vale's played well, so I don't know why. I would rest Greg Taylor. I still wouldn't put Taylor in, but I don't know. Maybe he just feels like he needs more. He needs more quality in there, maybe. I don't know. Bernardo's going to take it. I'm not sure what Hatate's doing. He's laying on the ground in front of the ball. What's the point here? Off the wall for a corner kick. It's a good strike, though. I mean, Palma's not even taking the set pieces anymore, so I don't... He's losing more value for me. Oh, my gosh. Nobody can get into that. Hatate. Come on. Good work by Hatate there. Okay, it's out. Okay, that was good play from Hatate. Working all the way back there. I hope he does not take out Bernardo for Ingles. But I have a feeling he might. All right, Trusty. Palma. Little flick. That's the stuff that drives me crazy. Oh, these little flicks and stuff. Just stop it. Just play the simple stuff, man. Do the basics. Do the basics before you start these little back heel flicks and all this trash. And then Hatate just kicks the ball right out of bounds. Oh my God. It's sloppy. It's so sloppy. Oh, I tell you what, that free kick from Bernardo, it took a nick, just a glance off the defender, the top of the defender's head. If it's an inch higher, that's going to really, really work the goalkeeper there. Vale, I tell you, man, he looks good. He looks good. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a foul from Bernardo there. Wow. They just let the ball go right out. Celtic throw. Come on, we got to build an attack here. We're just... I think he's made too many changes from last week. I think this is just too many changes. I remember this happened to Ange a few times where, you know, you just make almost a full 11 change, and it just messes up the flow. Bad cross from Palma. Like, no big, huge mistakes or anything. It's just, everything just looks a little slow and just a little off and not sharp. Okay, Kuhn's getting his jersey on. Kyoko's handing out the kits. Kuhn is definitely coming on. I think Palma has to come off. He's been the glaring one for me. What are the if this ends in a draw, does it go straight? You could blame it on the Champions League hangover, but hardly if any of them played. Yeah, exactly. I think it's mostly just, it's probably a little bit of that. The European games always kind of, they always kind of mess things up a little bit. Greg Taylor's coming on. And Yang. And Kuhn. Whoa. Okay, Hatate's off. I think it's partly Champions League issues, but it's also, I think, just, it's a lot of new people. It's a lot of players that don't play together at all, other than in training. All right, Forrest is off for Kuhn. Ingles on for Hatate. Valle's off. Valle. I thought he played well. I didn't really see the need for a change there. I think he's played well. I mean, the goal wasn't his fault. Neither of them. I thought he was unlucky not to get a foul called for that. I mean, he took a smack in the face and there was nothing called there, but... Okay, Ingles immediately fouls somebody. Who else came on? Okay. Taylor came on. Ingalls, Kuhn, and Yang. I'm guessing Yang's on the left. Wait, did Yang come on? Yeah, he came on. Yeah. Yang's a weird one. I don't know how you feel about Yang, Joe, but I can't get a read on Yang. I don't know. I don't know if he's good or not. Sometimes he looks good. There was a couple games, 1 or 2 games last season where he looked incredible. He's just he's really direct. When he's in the mood, I guess, or when he has like a favorable matchup, he will take people on and he looks really, really dangerous. But in other games, he just disappears. And you don't even notice him at all. I mean, this player's getting a full-on massage on the field right now. Signs of promise and better on the right. Yeah, agree. All right, they're about to take this kick. Outswinging kick and a foul. There we go. Out to Taylor. Must be really weird for Taylor to come in at the 60th minute. I mean, he's so used to playing 90 minutes at this point. Ingalls? Oof. Okay, well, we immediately look more dangerous all of a sudden with Kuhn and Ingalls. Ingalls makes really good runs. I think he's better at that than O'Reilly was. O'Reilly was usually trying to set it up more. Ingalls is looking to pass and move and make the run into the box. And I think Ingalls will be almost more dangerous than O'Reilly was. Ingalls just likes to make those delayed runs. Kuhn cuts in. McGregor, Taylor. Welsh out to Ingalls. He's playing out on the right. Taylor to Trusty. Yang. Yang got his shirt pulled. Out for a throw-in for Celtic. Come on, we need a fucking goal. Out to Kuhn. Oh, into Bernardo. Couldn't control it. Cleared away. Trusty. Not sold on Trusty yet. I don't think he hasn't really done anything too bad. I think the first goal is partly his fault. The ball kind of, when it comes out in between, oh man, just goes out for a goal kick. When that ball got headed down, it kind of just landed in no man's land right in between Hatate and Trusty. Neither of them went for it, so I think he needs to be closing that down. He really delayed that. Yeah, it's out. So I think he definitely could have done better there. But other than that, he hasn't done anything too terribly wrong. But you're right, him and Welsh just don't look very comfortable with each other. Yeah, definitely showing more urgency. For sure. I mean, just that first attack that we had after the substitutions, it looked way better. It looked like we actually could score a goal there. But we need more than urgency to score, though. We need to show some actual quality. It was good from Yang. All right, Welsh is bringing it up. To Kuhn, back to Welsh, Callum, Taylor. Just passing it around here. Out to Yang. Come on, Yang, take him on. There you go, cuts in. Oh, good from Yang. Ah, it's a... Out, come on, hit it. Oh! Put it out for a corner. Okay, that's good from Yang. That's what he can do. That he likes to take people on. I do like that. That was good movement from him too. He ends up with the ball back here. A little bit of luck. Hit it right at the keeper, but still, like that's good wing play. Come on. All right, be out for another Celtic throw. Yeah, we're putting the pressure on them big time now. We're starting to tighten that noose a little bit. Yang? It's out for a corner. Okay. Oh, please, Joe. Ida. Please be Ida. I love your little teaser emojis. They make me so happy. Come on. Come on. Corner coming in. Kuhn. Back up to Ingles. Ingles up to Ralston. Ralston. Yes. Yes. Little tap in. That was great play from Taylor there. Listen, that's why he's in the game. That's why Taylor comes on for Valle. He gives you that. In Brendan Rodgers, I trust. Oh, is he offside? Oh, it's really close. Oh, I think he's offsides. From my untrained eye, it looks offside. Oh, that was Kuhn that put in the pass. I thought that was... it looked like Greg Taylor. Well, the ball... Oh, it's so close. Oh, it's really close. Whoops, oh, sorry about that. What's that mean? What's that mean? Oh my God, what? Is that a good oh my God or a bad oh my God? Come on. Yes! Yes! No! No! Ida! Ida! Yes! Wow! 2 goals in about 10 seconds of play? Attaboy, Ida! Yes! Kuhn again. And then just strong play from Ida there. Just good striker play. Just taking it through, like, the Kyogo might have gone down there. But Ida just strong, breaking through, putting it away. What a play. Yes! 2 goals like that. Bang, bang. Ida, yes! It's just what I wanted. I wanted some goals for Ida today. He just needs a good, solid performance just to get him some goals, get his confidence going. And really, I think mostly what it was just getting the support around him to be able to feed him the ball, to put some good deliveries in. And it's just, I mean, the Kuhn substitution and Ingles, that has made a huge difference. Kuhn has been great. I thought that was Taylor on the first goal. I thought that was Taylor that put in the pass, but it was Kuhn. When he first came in, he looked horrible. He was really, really bad for like a little while. He was terrible. But ever since the summer, he's been on fire. He's been our best winger. Well, I mean, probably Dyson Maeda, but he's been incredible all season. Come on, let's go get another one. Up to Kuhn. I couldn't bring it down. McGregor. Bernardo. Oh, fouled? No? Okay. Good ball in from Taylor. Oh. You going to call that one? Yeah, of course. Wow. I can't believe just like back-to-back goals from Ida. That was awesome. Falkirk are about to make another change. Oh my God, so many fouls. It's a long ball, straight out of bounds. Goal kick, Celtic. Oh boy. Oh boy. Does it lead to a goal? Oh God. Is that the one? Oh, he's lucky to not. Oh. Ouch. Yeah, Kuhn's lucky to just pop up from that one. Oh man. Why is this, you know, you tackle somebody from behind like that and you somehow get hurt. And now we're waiting on you to, oh my God, dude. It's embarrassing. You make a terrible tackle, you get yellow carded, and you get injured all in one go. That's really embarrassing. Ralston back to Welsh. Back to Schmeichel. Good, you scared me when you said the hospital pass. I thought it was going to be a bad pass back to Schmeichel. Yang? Well, he is wild. Yang is just a wild. Ida. Oh, Kuhn! Ah! Whenever I feel like something's happening, I always check the chat and look for your little flags. I mean, Welsh has played. He's played okay, I guess. Nothing terrible. He's kind of like Anthony Ralston for me. He's not good enough to be a regular starter. He's just not skilled enough. His ceiling is a little bit too low, but he's fine. Yang is taking his chance to shine. Yeah, Yang's looked dangerous, but he's wild. Like when he's running, that's a handball. He looks like he's almost out of control, but he's somehow in control, sort of. But yeah, he needs to take this chance. Like, I mean, this is your one shot. I mean, he's gotten very little playing time this year so far, if any. I don't even remember him coming on at all. Oh, Kuhn, come on. Okay. Is my time synced up? Yeah, so I'm at, let's see, out to Ralston, all the way back to Schmeichel. Oh, come on. Yes, come on, back to Schmeichel. Boy, you must be way ahead of me. Oh my gosh, Falkirk has it now. Oh, Taylor. No foul. Ingles. Good pass to Kuhn. What a chip. Woo! What a chip. You cheeky little German, you. What a pass from Ingles, though. That was an awesome pass. Great run. I'd love to see that back. If he's onside there, that is a great run. Perfect timing. Ingle. Oh, yeah, he's on. Yeah, he's definitely on. What a pass. What a run. And then what a finish. Wow. That is really hard to defend against. You can't defend against that. A perfect run with the perfect pass, and then you have a finisher like that. I mean, that's there's just nothing you can do against that. Yeah. All right. Man of the match so far. It's hard because I think the best players have been the substitutes. But probably Ida, I guess, since he's got two. And that really, really obviously changed the game. But Kuhn is in form right now to where if he had played the whole game, you'd probably be looking at Kuhn for man of the match. But I think you have to give it to Ida for right now with 2 goals. Oh my gosh, this Falkirk guy just kicked it straight out of bounds. Bernardo. Ida. Taylor. It's amazing what just a couple of changes back to, a squad that's closer to your starting 11. It's amazing how different you play. And when you just add a little bit of quality on each player, it makes a big difference. I mean, we look like a different team. I think Rayo was just off it big time. Palma was bad. Bernardo. Oh, what a shot from Bernardo. Oh, come on. Oh, it's so sloppy. Jesus, God almighty. Oh, Bernardo's unlucky there not to have a second. Oh, come on. Yes, come on. Oh, Bernardo's really unlucky to not score there. Joe, are you watching on like cable or satellite or something? I'm watching on Celtic TV. Bernardo, Ida, McGregor, Kuhn? No! Oh, what a shot from Kuhn! What a shot! Oh, he smashed it into the turf. Wow. Kuhn. I'm giving Kuhn man of the match, honestly. I even though he's only played about 20 minutes. Yeah, exactly. They think they're Brazil now. Boom. Oh, what a strike. Look at Ida. What are these little flicks from Ida? Wow, what a hit. Navrosky's coming on. For who? For Trusty or Welsh? Who did he come on for? Boy, that's embarrassing for Navrosky, honestly. I actually feel bad for him. He's coming on for Stephen Welsh. The only game time that Mike Navrosky is getting is in the 85th minute of a cup game where you're already up 5-2. That's where you're getting your game time. That's embarrassing. He's got to go. Honestly, I think he's going to be gone. And I don't know why. Games where he's played, I think he's done okay. Like, he certainly hasn't looked bad in any games. But he must be terrible in training. He must be absolutely awful in training, or maybe he's just got a bad attitude or something. I don't know. Brendan Rodgers does not like him, clearly. Oh my God, what was that? Navrosky just came in like wild there. Oh my God, are they going to score here? Oh my God, good save, Casper. I think Casper's a better goalkeeper than Joe Hart. I'm just gonna say it. I just think he's just a straight up better goalkeeper. And I loved Joe Hart. But I think Casper is just better. And he's had almost nothing to do all season, but when he's called upon, he answers the call pretty much every time. The only goals that he's conceded have all pretty much been unsavable. I mean, most of the stuff is just when you see a goal against Celtic now, it's just kind of like, oh, well done. I mean, what a shot, what a header, what a this, what a that. It's almost never criticism for Casper. I don't think there's really been anything that he could possibly save that has gone in all season. Yeah. Yeah, loved Joe, and you could tell he loves the club. Like when he was talking about after the Bratislava game, he was commentating on some channel, and they were talking about him. Joe was talking about Celtic. You could tell he loves the club, and he was genuinely so excited for us. And he's just a great guy, and he's a very good goalkeeper. But he is not good with the ball at his feet. He got a little bit better as time went on, but, God, under Ange, whenever Hart had the ball, I was sweating bullets. I was scared. I mean, you could just tell that at some point someone was going to nick the ball off him and score, but Casper just looks way more comfortable with the ball at his feet. He's a better passer, too, I think. Oh. Out to Ralston. Good cross. Yang. Bernardo. Oh. Bernardo. Red card. For who? It's a throw-in for us now. A red card, eh? Is it a straight red or is it a double yellow? Oh. Oh, straight red. I need to see that back again. What, he put his studs right in his crotch? Oh, God, right on his knee. Oh, my God. Oh, okay. He didn't go straight legged at him, so that angle made it look a little less severe. But yeah, I mean, it's a red. You can't do that. That could have been really bad, though, if he went in straight legged on him. But yeah, that's a red. There's no arguing there. Oh, that should just about do it. Well, we didn't start out particularly great. It's a little bit worrying now that that's 2 games in a row where we've not been able to put people away in the first half, and we kind of save it for the second half for this flurry. Man of the match just announced as Kuhn. Yeah. He's only been 30. He's played 30 minutes and he's man of the match. You've had a really good 30 minutes. 2 assists. He assisted Ida twice. Was it both Ida goals that he assisted? Wait, who else scored? Bernardo. Yeah, he didn't assist Bernardo. Yeah, I guess it was both Ida goals. And then he scored the other 2. Yeah, I mean, that's man of the match right there. 2 goals, 2 assists. And he's looked really dangerous. Like I said, when he and Ingles first came on, that first attack they had immediately looked way, way, way more dangerous. He's just become really, really good out there on the wing. After looking pretty awful for the first couple months of his career here. That's it. Okay, 5-2. I'll take it. I don't think there's a whole lot. What are they? Rogers is talking about. Oh, Kuhn's bleeding. Well, it turned out good in the end. Yeah, Joe. See you, man. Good chatting with you. I don't think I'm going to be streaming on the 28th for the St. Johnson. I think it's St. Johnson. I've got stuff to do that day, so you probably won't see me that day, but I'll be streaming pretty much every other game after that. And I'm going to start doing more like match reviews and stuff. So anyway, I'll see you around. Great chatting with you. Hail, hail. Another good game. Adios.